Tehran's Hafte Square is a hub of activity even at night. Along with shops and restaurants, there's also underground business taking place. It's known as one of the neighborhoods where prostitutes and their clients can meet.
همه جای شهر میریم، فرقی نمیکنه، همه جا مشتری هست.
In Iran's religiously conservative society, prostitution is not only illegal, even discussing it in the media is taboo. But RFERL's Radio Farda was able to interview sex workers from different walks of life, as well as their clients and employers. They spoke openly, using pseudonyms, about a thriving business that often takes place just out of view. Studies by independent researchers have found that around 50% of Iranian sex workers are married. Many are university students or still in secondary school. And an Iranian welfare organization found that girls as young as 12 work in the sex trade. But crackdowns by the police are rare, according to Pari, who works as a so-called auntie, arranging business for other women.
کلا مامورا خیلی به پرپاتون نمیپیچن؟
حالا نکنی نه کاری نداره نهایتش اینه که حق حسابشو میگیره ولی نه به من که گیر نداره
چرا؟
حالا نیستم.
If someone is caught, a judge can impose prison time or lashes. And punishment is more likely to be handed to sex workers than to their clients. That allows some clients to take a casual attitude toward paying for sex, even counting it as a routine expense.
الان اگه نرخ امروز بخوام بگم کمترینش 200 تومنه، بیشترینش هم دیگه 1 تومن 2 تومن اینا هست. من خودم مثلا شاید ماهی مثلا 2 تومن اینا، ولی دوستان هستن که مثلا ماهی 5 تومن قشنگ دارن.
A number of women described the harsh economic pressure that drove them into sex work. Iran is in the midst of its worst financial crisis since the 1980s, driven partly by punitive U.S. sanctions.
اوضاع خرابه، ما خیلی خوشمون نمیاد ولی دیگه مجبوریم. الان همه چی گرون شده. بعد یه جوری خرج زندگیمون رو در بیاریم دیگه.
دیگه پول بخوام کار نداشته باشم خب دیگه این کار بلدم دیگه.
یه کاری پیدا بشه که درآمدش بیشتر باشه بازم انجام میدی؟
اگه کاری پیدا بشه که درآمدش بیشتر بشه قبل از این پیداش کرده بودم.
The economic pressure has only worsened during the coronavirus crisis. Sex workers who can't afford to lose their incomes must add the threat of COVID-19 to the other risks they take.
قضیه تکیه کنم دیگه من هیچ جا باید نباید برم دیگه، یعنی دیگه باید گشنگی بمیرم. بخوام از مریض بترسم انقدر واقعا نیاز دارم مجبورم برم. بخوام خیلی هم رعایت کنم و خیلی.
Some women also spoke about being coerced into sex work, even by family members.
اولین بار من چند بود، من 17 سالم بود که به یه پسر پولدار بود به مامانم گفته بود این دختر تو اگه بیاری مثلا من باشه من اون موقع حالا مثلا 80 تا 150 تومن بود، گفتم من 1 میلیون بهت میدم دختر تو بده یه شب پیش من باشه. از اون زمان من دیگه واقعا دختر نبودم که هنوزم دیگه ادامه داره. این با مامانم با هم میریم ان مامانم جدیدن دیگه یه سالی نمیاد. خب منم خیلی حالا نسبت به مامانم خیلی بیشتر طلبه داشتم به قول معروف.
Sex work is shrouded in secrecy in contemporary Iran, but the situation was different before the 1979 Islamic Revolution. One Tehran neighborhood was a legal gray zone. Prostitution was tolerated there. But many women and girls were the victims of trafficking, as one woman explained in this 1966 documentary.
اینا هم که 9 سال، 8 سال، 10 سال، 15 سال دارن، اینا را توی جمشید شبا میبرن استفاده میکنن، میبرن تو خیابونا میفروشن شبا به راننده ها، به مثلا مردمی که میخرن، به مردای مثلا عرق و فلان میبرن میفروشن.
In the midst of the upheaval of 1979, the neighborhood was attacked by revolutionaries who set an apartment building on fire. An unknown number of residents died. Months later, 3 well-known madams were executed on the orders of a conservative judge.
خدا می‌فرماید قاتلوا ائمة الکفر با سردمداران فساد پیکار کنید و حالا هم وقت اون رسیده است.
Today, with prostitution driven underground, some sex workers are in favor of legalization, saying that would give them greater safety.
اگه بتونیم کارمون رو قانونی انجام بدیم و بهداشتی باشه، هم برای خودمون بهتره، برای سلامت خودمون بهتره. همینی که دیگه آسیبی به جامعه نمیرسونه.
But that seems impossible in an Islamic theocracy like Iran. The women who try to earn a living this way must do so in the shadows, with all the dangers that entails.